Hey guys, Charlie here from GuitarSkills.com and welcome to yet another video. This video is part of our double stop series where I show you how to get some mean sounding chords on the guitar only using 2 notes at a time. And that really just goes to show you that the saying less is more is really true. Now there's another video that we did where we've taken 5 kind of famous double stop scenarios. We looked at Collective Soul, like a modern rock inverted power chord style riff. We looked at ZZ Top, we looked at Smoke in the Water, we looked at Stevie Ray Vaughan, and just looked at the wide range of applications that you have when it comes to double stops. Now in this video, I'm going to give you something that you can practice, and that's going to enable you to do 2 things. It's going to help you map out the notes on the guitar a little bit better in case you are new to guitar or in case you kind of sometimes feel stuck playing in one box. So you're going to be able to have more freedom and agility across the fretboard, number 1. And number 2, you are going to just have something that you can have some fun with and play around with as it relates to just being creative and coming up with your own riffs on the guitar. So what we're going to do here is everything is going to be based in the key of A minor. And I'm just going to take the minor pentatonic scale and then I'm going to do double stops. All right, so the first thing that you want to do to map out some of the double stops is just check this out. All right, so you've seen that on the screen right now. It's very simple. It's just the minor pentatonic scale played with double stops. So what I can do now is I can come up with some riffs and I can just take those double stops and see what I can come up with. So let's just take this for example. If you know Smoke in the Water, you'd know it down here. But let's move that up 2 frets. And let's just use those power chords. Alright, that's me just messing around. So I'm literally just playing 7 7 5 5 7 7 like this. And then I'm just adding in some additional double stops that I find with the minor pentatonic scale. Now I did cheat a little bit there. This double stop is not in the minor pentatonic scale because remember I did this. But this note actually works well. So then you can play stuff like this. Alright, pretty cool, right? What I can do is I can put down like a little bit of a, let's just say a bit of a vamp in A, and then let me show you what we can do with these double stops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check this out. All right, that's kind of fun, just messing around. That's all I did. I put together a bit of a riff there, A, C, and D. And then I just played around with these double stops. All right, so that's what I would encourage you to do. Map out the actual double stops like I showed you in the beginning of the video. And then remember, you can also put this sneaky note in there as well. And then you can just go ahead and mess around, come up with the riffs, because those chords, because it's just two notes, they have a very open sound, first of all, because it comes from the minor pentatonic scale, which that scale doesn't contain any semitones. So that means all the notes are, fairly large intervals away from each other. And then also, I'm only playing two notes for each chord shape, which means that they're not going to sound as full as it would if I'm playing just a full-on bar chord with distortion like this. So if I played something similar like this, I mean, it's got quite a vibe, but it doesn't sound as cool as this, in my opinion. All right, this is so much more space when you do it like this, like I've just shown you. And I also promised you that I'll help you to break out of that pentatonic box. Well, in that case, all you need to do is map out these notes. All right, so if you want to map out these notes, hit pause on the video right now. You can see where all these notes are positioned. That's double stops. All right, so once you've got those notes dialed in, what you can do is you can add in Right, now I'm playing more with a horizontal approach rather than the vertical approach. So that's the only tricky one. Whenever you play the C, you need to put the E note on top. But you can also do stuff like this. Let's see what we can do over that riff we put together earlier. All right, so obviously when I went into the single notes, we're no longer in double stop territory, but what that allows me to do, it creates a lovely contrast, because now I've just had all these double stop notes and then all of a sudden I launch into some single notes. That contrast between the double stops and the single notes really adds some melodic variety in your soloing and in your riffs. And if you think of a rock music, one of the main things you're going to see over and over is contrast, right? Think of the intro for Smells Like Teen Spirit. Clean guitar intro, and then all of a sudden the band and full-on distortion kicks in. So that kind of contrast works very well. Metallica also does that a lot, where they have these clean guitar intros and all of a sudden all hell breaks loose, so to speak. And then, you are just playing power chords with loads of drive and distortion. So go ahead, take out these double stops, map them out on the guitar like I've shown you on the screen right now. I'll also give you a PDF. If you put your name and email address in the box below, you'll be able to get a PDF that you can print out so you can map these shapes out, and I'll send you a bunch of other videos as well that you can check out to improve your playing. Sign up for that, get these double stops dialed in, and go ahead and have some fun. Come up with your own riffs. Don't think about it too much, because you can't do much damage, or at least let me rather say you can't make any mistakes for that matter, because it's literally just these two double stops, and everything I've done now, I just made it up right on the spot, and I'd like you to go and do the same so you can mess around with your creativity and see what you can do with these double stops, and in fact go ahead and see if you can film a video and then send it to me. I'd love to see what you do with these double stops. They're super powerful, and next week we're going to check out how to use double stops in a blues scenario. So today and last week was focused more around like modern rock, the Collective Soul video, which we'll link to in the description box. And in today's video was more a blues rock kind of approach, kind of even bordering on Texas blues. But next week, we're definitely going to focus more around the Texas blues application of these double stops. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe, hit that little bell icon, and then you'll get a notification whenever we release new videos. All right, guys, it's been fun jamming with you today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you'd like to get more lessons like this, including this lesson's tabs and free jam tracks, then you should register for a free GuitarSkills.com membership today. Simply click the link in the description box. I'll then send you the tabs of this lesson, and you'll get instant access to our private members area. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Comment below and let me know what else you'd like me to cover so I can give you what you need. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel because I'm going to keep these videos coming.